back to the morning wrap. From storms to wildfires, natural disasters are increasing nationwide, and the best way we can stay safe is to be prepared. So joining me right now is Vivek Kaliraman, disaster expert and founder of Perci. This is an app that makes disaster preparedness accessible to everyone. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it. We have a table full of things we're going to go through. One of my New Year's resolutions is actually to take some type of survival class. I go hiking a lot, half the time. Well, not half the time, but I have gotten lost a couple times, which is not good. So you're going to help me in case that were to happen. So first of all, how did this idea come about? And then walk me through the app.
Great. First of all, thank you for having me.
Of course.
I appreciate it. A few years ago, you remember there was those Thomas fires up in Ventura and Ojai. I have a lot of friends there. And when they were evacuating, some of them ended up coming to LA and staying at my place. And I talked to them and said, what were some of the challenges? And some of these folks were better prepared than I was, or I thought I was very, very well prepared. And then I realized there are some of the things that I should be doing that I am not doing. So that was the nucleus, the start of that there can be solutions that we can develop. We have the technology, we have devices that can help us get ready for those disasters. So that was the origin.
What's your background? How did you navigate into this space? I'm so curious.
Yeah, my background is in healthcare.
Okay.
And in healthcare, we have always talked about reducing harm. When you go to a hospital, you don't want to get any problems that happen. You don't want to get infection and those kind of things. So I've spent a lot of my life working on things that reduce harm. And disaster preparedness is all about reducing harm. So we don't get, whether it's an earthquake or a wildfire that happens a lot here in Southern California, that we are prepared for it. But I think many people find it overwhelming. So our mission is to make it simple. In small baby steps, you can do things once a week. You said your New Year resolution. Maybe once a week, you do one thing. Maybe you're very busy, you do once a month. Small steps that you can do. So we have two products. One is this vest that helps you with evacuation.
Okay.
The idea here is to evacuate quickly and safely. So you just put it on, and then it has emergency items already in the different pockets.
Oh, so you have this prepared and ready to go.
Yes.
Okay.
So it has different icons so it tells you all the things that you can pack in here. So a source of light. If something happens at 3 a.m. and you can't see it, there's no power, you can just pull those things out from this pocket. There's some first aid items. Then for personal safety, let's say there are wildfires and you have to evacuate, you need gloves. From all the ash and smoke, you want your goggles and you want your mask. So to protect you from all of those things. So this is exclusively for evacuation.
Oh, okay.
And inside of this, here you will see.
This is really handy, and this makes so much sense because sometimes if you have a cabinet full of stuff, you're gathering all of those things to put it somewhere to then go.
Exactly.
So this just makes it really easy.
Yeah, and there's a pocket here on the inside. There is a whistle. So if you get stuck someplace, you don't want to be shouting, you will get hoarse. And you don't have access to water, it is dark, so you can blow on a whistle. So small things that can come in very handy. A little first aid kit. You have it in your pocket, you can take it out and use things like whether it is
Oh, yeah.
a Mylar blanket. It's winter, it's cold, you're up in Mammoth area, you can put this on. A poncho if it is raining. Similarly, the source of light. You want your hands to be free. This is, you evacuate quickly, so then you can use your hands to protect yourself, your family, your home. So this is a magnet on it. You can just hang it someplace and you get a source of light here, multiple ways to. So
Oh, wow.
in the dark, you can use this. Similarly, you can use a headlamp because you're walking around picking up your children or some other things. All you have to do is just press this and you have it in your head and you can go around with a lot of lights available to you.
So we're almost out of time, but I want to make sure people know where they can get information. But also, I looked at the app, and it looks like you can make different plans for yourself, for your family. And when you do that, are you able to order these items off of the app? Okay.
Correct. So the place to go is perci.us, perci.us. The app can be downloaded on App Store or Google Play. And like you said, you want to create an evacuation list. Panic is your enemy in evacuation.
Yes.
So the app helps you step by step. It already gives you a list of things that you can do. It personalizes the disaster plan for you. You mentioned your husband and you, two people. Imagine if you're living in El Segundo versus on 12th floor in downtown versus in Santa Clarita, very close to the foothills. You have a very different risk profile. So the app customizes it for you.
Thank you so much for being here. We ran out of time. We have 15 seconds left, but we're going to put all this information on our website. This is incredible. Thank you so much for putting this together because people need to know how to be prepared. So make sure you go to our website, kcalnews.com/themorningwrap. Thanks again. Again, this is the Perci app, and we will see you right back here tomorrow.